Hello and welcome to episode 8 of our Timberborn Update 3 aesthetic and modded playthrough with the Folktales faction. Last episode we added a whole bunch of stuff over here with different industrial buildings and even some windmills, and did a couple of other improvements as well, including this observatory that was in the thumbnail for the last video but wasn't actually complete. Spoiler alert. But yeah, this should be done relatively soon, a couple in-game days. That'll be nicely making some more science for us, and we can continue our quest to unlock everything in the game and make a super cool looking city once everything is all squared away. Now that being said, there's a couple things we want to focus on today, including putting a fence around the farm. A couple of you have requested that, and also doing a little bit more with this, maybe taking advantage of all of these extended levees and dams. We have our metal floodgates that we haven't even tried to get into yet. Now that we are making the treated planks, we have access to those. Just might take us a little while to get somewhere with that. Highest those go is 10, and we do have the science to research that. We just haven't actually tried to do that yet. So that could be something that we look into, maybe not this episode, but definitely soon. And then down here we also have all this space that is ripe for water storage. So we could build another dam over here, or some levees, or something to that effect. And then we also have one down here we could put in place to try and keep water here as well. Now you'll notice that this metal area does extend down into the river, and we will be harvesting this just as soon as these guys, well, continue doing their thing. So why don't we go ahead and get started by putting in another one of these dams. We can put our 3x3 levee if we so choose, but that's not quite wide enough. So let's unlock our 3x2, which we could put two side by side and be in a pretty good spot there, but that also is not going to allow us to control any of the water flow. So we have, of course, 2x3, we have 1x3, we got 3x1, we got a couple different things. We always have our old standby, the triple high floodgate. But we also need to consider that all of the water coming in here is going to have to go somewhere as well if we have something high. So we're probably going to want to start by actually putting a wall of levees here, which we could do with our regular original levees, or we could come over here. We have enough science. We might as well just go ahead and unlock all of these anyway, right? Now 2x3 seems like something that could be definitely our speed to get up to there, but we also have our 3x2 and we have our 3x3 that we've been doing. These take a whole lot of planks, but it does save on actual logs, which is something that we don't have a ton of, but we also have been turning most of our planks into, well, these treated things. So your guess is as good as mine as to whether or not this is actually a smart idea to use these giant panel things. But I think they look kind of cool, right? So you have 4 of these guys and then some floodgates on this end. I think that could look kind of neat. So just out of the blue there, why don't we just go ahead and try to do that? I definitely just tried to middle click select this. I've been playing a lot of Satisfactory outside of what we got going on here. Thought about maybe doing a series on that, but there's a whole lot of people that are doing that game. So anyway, I think this will be a big help to our water storage. Of course, we have to come back here on the back side and do that as well. So actually, I probably should have just left that staircase there. So yeah, you know how this goes. I kind of do a lot of thinking out loud. Doesn't always end up being the smartest way to do things, but it's definitely worse stuff I could be doing. So I think what we're going to want to do is come back here on this is a whole lot of planks, but we have some more of these guys, so we should be okay if we can actually have planks to do. So if I were to come back here, I think that's... No, this need to be a 3x3. So that's going to have to go just like that. I don't think I can put these on top of a... Wait, hold on. What does that say? Damn, let it be big. That's the actual help text for that. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know why I think that's so funny. It just kind of is. Man. All right, I need to get out more. If I thought that was funny. Oh my. All right. We'll just keep on doing our thing here. And I think I can turn around and take this guy as well. Like so, and then that's going to be a 5 high. So do we want to finally try to do these metal floodgates? Now that's kind of an interesting design. I kind of like that. That seems like it could be some very good fun there. Now I realize this is going to be outside the range of the builders, so we're going to give it a little bit of help by putting in a temporary... Oh, seriously? Because this guy's right there? Wow. Okay, well. That's just, it's just the way things go, huh? We'll have to build a little temporary scaffolding here to get everybody up there to finish everything up. I forgot I have to click all that fun stuff. No, I think that should be all I need to reach back here. I think I can come in. Not quite. So I guess we'll come in this way. I know this is not the most optimal pathing, but I think we'll survive. Rotate right there and right there. Cool, so that's going to be a nice, super long, ridiculous project for them to undertake. I'm going to go ahead for right now and pause this wood workshop, just because we're not really going to need too many of those. Obviously, aside from these 4 or 5 high metal floodgates, they'll be storing a whole lot of water for us. And we already have enough for that, so that's fine. We also have the terraforming stuff to go into. Of course, that's going to take quite a lot, like at least 300 for that. Then, thankfully, our monuments don't require those, or we'd be in some deep doo-doo. But the 5 high metal floodgates, I think, are going to be a fun thing to test this whole section with. So let's go ahead and make sure these guys are going to be good to go on these lumber mills. Looks like they are. It's just kind of slow because we're still not in turbo mode yet. We'll get that all turned on. Now, how many gears do we have? We don't have a lot of gears. How many do I need for these floodgates? Okay, so just 20. That's fine. We should be okay there, but I'm going to go ahead and unpause these and pause that guy. There we go. Yeah, we should be okay. Just because we need a ton of planks, I'm going to just keep those gear workshops paused. Let them go about their business. Hopefully this isn't lagging too terribly bad. I did adjust settings for the last video. Seems to have worked pretty well. But there always does come a limit to what these games are able to do on a regular old laptop computer. Why do I still have this path here? Alright, so let's turn on our double speed. Give them a little bit of a quicker time there. Let's put in our regular dam pieces here. Try to keep a little bit more water stored up here. And our amount of planks is steadily increasing. These guys, yeah, that's a lot of planks. 56 planks for this guy, 80 planks for this one, 80, 80, 80. So we have several hundred planks here. How many? 27 planks, 56. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna overlap this on the side here. Kind of ridiculous. But we will have them go to work anyway. Actually, if they can reach this, once this is all taken care of, they can reach this back one. We actually don't need to keep these stairs here. In fact, I don't think I'm going to even bother. I can just collect these logs, and I have to put another levee here anyway. So that'll be fine. They already got that all connected up here. Nope. Is that the correct one? No, I wanted this one. Nope. Nope. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now, we'll go ahead and do, for the sake of all of this, I think... you know what? I know they haven't started building this yet, so here's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. I think I can get these guys to reach all the way up over here. Well, we're not going to have much of a chance to get the rest of this done anyway, just based on how this is going. But I think I want to just do the side of the map here. Just have this entire thing over here be what we end up doing. So let's just put our staircase right here. Then we'll have to come over here with our lumberjack flag and have them start removing all of these trees. This is going to be a pretty slow process, but long term will be worth it to have the, have everything all squared away, good to go. So in keeping with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and prioritize this whole project here. I can click the correct thing here. Man, come on. There we go. Yeah, we'll get this all squared away. Even though they managed to build that one first for some reason. Yeah, guys, come do this one first. Because then we can actually get across here and have this entire... Yeah, it's going to line right up with this block here. We'll have this entire wall. I believe I can have 1x3s. Yeah, that's a lot of planks. I probably should just do regular levees for that. Just out of concern for, you know, construction time not taking 800 years. But these do look really cool. I really like this. I think this is a great mod, a great addition to the game. Unfortunately, we just have to actually have this stuff here. Good news is these are working pretty quickly to get us some planks, so we just have to keep the supply up with all of the actual trees and everything. So in keeping with that, they still haven't come and gotten this? Okay, there's no storage for medicine, or medicine, or medicine, or medicine. Okay, I hear you. So what that means is we actually need to build a tank for medicine, which I'm surprised I didn't already do for this whole hospital thing. Might as well go ahead and put this probably just right here. Designate that for medicine. That'll be a while before that gets done. Yeah, because we're so focused on doing everything else. I guess I could turn one of these gear workshops back on so we don't bottleneck everything else. So that's going to be a project to kind of keep an eye on for the rest of this episode. I honestly doubt it's going to get done today. Probably will be the next one whenever that ends up going up. So for the time being, let's go ahead and turn our attention over here to the farm area. Go ahead and start demolishing all that because we have log fences, we have plank fences, and we have metal fences to unlock. I think we'll just go with regular old log fences for now. I just like how those look. I think it's quite nice. So as they start demolishing that, we'll just start putting fences wherever they can go. We don't need this second story walkway here. Because that was literally just to put roofs on the little barn area here. So we can just demolish that, let them pick up the pieces. Let's see, we got that there. We probably don't really need a fence around much of the rest of the farm here. So I think we're actually okay without that. We can just put the rest of this as trees. I think there's really no reason not to, you know? Make sure that's marked for cutting, which we will do. I did want to do at least a little bit of fences. Just because those are kind of fun to look at. Now we have all these other areas we haven't taken advantage of yet. First of all, let's make sure again that we don't have anything that's out of bounds for the paths, and it's not. No, we just need more trees. Yes, I know pine trees are not the most efficient for log production, but they do look really cool as a forest. And that's what we're going to end up doing anyway, so that'll be A-okay just like that. Hopefully it'll help us replenish our supply a little faster. We got plenty of water stored, we got plenty of food stored. Right now our bottleneck is just the industrial goods as far as planks and gears go. But this is very slowly being constructed. This is making good progress as well, although I don't know why they're still working on this. Maybe that was just almost done, so they decided to finish it. Too far from a district. Really, I thought... Oh, that's right. There's stairs those guys have to go up. Well, that certainly is a problem, isn't it? Am I gonna have to build a second set of stairs? My god. What an annoying prospect. I guess there's not really any way around it, is there? Okay, that'll work as long as I have the stuff in the correct spot. Well, that's too bad. That's going to derail the construction of most of the rest of this, then. While we're waiting for everybody else to get their stuff together. Alright, now where are all these beavers working? All these plank factories? I guess I need to make all the inventors the lowest priority. Oh, we have technology. We don't have to do it this way. We just come down here. There we go. Do it all at once. There we go. Now they should be working in the builder's huts, which means it should go a lot faster. And we'll be A-okay. I guess I need to plant these as maples again. Just because I can. Just, I guess, kind of abandon all pretense of something supposed to look nice. And just put some trees down, huh? We do need the wood, so it's not like it's the worst idea ever made. This is gonna look so cool when it's done, though. I'm excited for that. Now, what would really be cool is if I could figure out a schedule to gradually lower this during a drought so there's constantly water flowing, because this is going to be quite a bit. It's going to be a lot of water. Yeah, site on a schedule. Now, stream gauges, of course. I just have no idea how the rest of this works. Set height on a schedule. Okay. Why is that? Oh! That's how that works. Okay. we'll have to play with that. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. The height is 0 and the drought ends. But it's 5. No? There we go. 5 when the drought starts. We're gonna have to play with this. I guess I should turn that off for now if I don't really know what it does. Alright, well here comes our drought. 6 days. Fortunately, we have plenty of water stored up. So I think we're actually going to be okay. I'll just go ahead and set these to do the same because we really don't need them to be pumping anything else. That should fix that automatically next go around. So we have 2,000 water. We only have 93 beavers. I think we're going to be okay without them pumping anything else. So those beavers can now all go work at the builders' huts or the inventors, which is all good fun. So these guys are hopefully making more planks while we continue doing all of this fun stuff. Looking good. Still making some progress here. Yeah, the observatory's done. I like this building. It's fun. And this should be... Well, it's not quite 200, but, you know, it works for making science. Honestly, we have so much now. Let's check. I'm just going to go ahead and just unlock probably everything at this point. Well, maybe almost everything. Gravity batteries, we'll use those at some point. Maybe not right now. All that's taken care of. I don't really want to get into bots quite yet. Well-being, we can make some temples, carousels, mud bath, and the Ferris wheel. That's a mod thing I wanna try. But as people have suggested in the comments, this is probably going to become the fun area because we already have these water wheels here. So there's really no reason to get rid of those if you have the ability to actually use them to do something else, right? So that will be fun stuff. Probably not this episode again, but we will get there. Man, they're just... Oh, they're building this first? I didn't think these were... They're not. So why is that? No. We gotta build these stairs first. No wonder this is taking so long. They're trying to build this thing first. No. I mean, I do want this built, but it's just, that is pretty cool, though. We just don't need those exactly right now. Yeah, just gotta get those guys constructed. Gotta get more planks going, so let's hurry up and get to work. This is finally built. I think that's a new design. Either that or I just never paid attention to it. Well, it looks cool anyway. Like that. Well, we are just about up here. Let's get this whole thing. See, they even started doing this one. Come on, man. I have this marked. Too far? Are you serious? That's too far from the district? Oh, we're really sunk if that's the case. Is this just not connected or what? There's no way that's too far. Wow, really? Okay, we gotta find a way to get, yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of these trees here. How in the world? No, we can just regular harvest those, not waste the wood. I'll just put stairs here. I can't believe I didn't think about that. There we go. Yeah, get this thing up first priority. How did I forget that? So hopefully that will allow them to make it all the way up here to build this. I wasn't even thinking about that. But that should cut off, I don't know, a good 30, maybe 30 blocks of travel distance here. Okay, yeah, that's much better. That'll allow us to get probably all the way up here. Hey, just get this thing done, man. Come on. I know you can finish this. Don't you dare walk away. There you go. Alright, so he's all good to go. He can get... You got trees you can be cutting down, man. Let's go. Come on. Well, this is going to take a while. Fortunately, we still have some time in this episode to make sure that this gets, well, some degree of done. Looks like that's going to be all set, all good to go. Most likely not going to get done before the beginning of the next wet season, but hopefully before the next drought sets in, this will all be taken care of. These big metal floodgates are kind of demanding. They require quite a bit of stuff. So we'll leave them to that. How are we looking on our fence over here? Let's check that out. Okay, we've made a little bit of progress with that, so we'll go ahead and finish that up. The only reason I'm not doing plank fences is because, well, I kind of need the planks for other stuff. But we'll put that fence there. I guess if we really wanted to, I could put in a fence right here. So why don't I just unplant? Well, that's another farmhouse there too, which I guess we really kind of don't need. But if I were to unplant, maybe just like right here, these, and just put a fence on that line. Maybe that would be interesting. It's going to be forever until I actually do this. But by the time these are all grown and can get cut up, I can put a fence here. That'll look nice. And also the advantage of having the fence, well, kind of, is that I can put bees in here. But the problem with the bees is these beavers like to get stung. And we really don't want that. So I guess I could just put them in this side so they don't get stung. But I don't know, I might just kind of not mess with that, because it is annoying to have the beavers get stung every so often and then be like, oh, I can't do anything because I'm stung. Well, how'd you get stung? Well, I walked in the area where the bees were. Well, don't do that. If you know you're going to get stung and you don't like it, don't put yourself in a position to do it. It seems like it's common sense. I don't know. Common sense doesn't seem like it's too common anymore. Alright, let's go back over here to our levee pieces. I can't really see. Tiny laptop screen. I think that's what I want, yeah. I'll take that thing. We'll do the exact same thing over here, and then we'll have the 1x1. And then we'll have this, well, we'll have something else going here for sure. 3x2 sounds like a plan for right there. Yeah, that'll be good. And they'll continue working on all of this stuff. Looks like that is going to be a good success over there. And in terms of other stuff we haven't really gotten to yet, I know we're doing the additional floodgates here, so that's all good. Tunnels. Boy, do I want to do tunnels, I'm telling you. I've just been so excited about these tunnels. I cannot wait. Now, how many? This one, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. It's hard for me to count for whatever reason. But I think I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I need at least a 9 tunnel. Oh, okay. Well, that's what that is. I guess could I do 2 5s maybe? Maybe 2 5s or a 5 and a 4. I'll tell you what. Let's unlock the 5. Okay, that's something. Can I line this up correctly here? Turn this around. Or can I not reach that? It doesn't want me to. Okay, so this needs to be the 4. Alright, I can't unlock the 4 yet, can I? 4100? No. But they can start this guy. So that's going to be a fun way to use our treated planks that aren't already being used for everything else. Do we already have them over here? Yes, good. Alright, let's get these stairs in place. Guess we'll just have this already ready to go. Now somebody come in here with 4 planks and get these stairs all ready to go. Alright, perfect. Now we can keep getting the rest of these all good to go. Shouldn't be too much longer before I can put in another one of these 1x3s. I say as I click 3x1. Where are you? There's a couple more of those, and then we'll be all good to go with that. Click the wrong one again. Man, I'm just not good at clicking the right stuff. Okay, that there is good. I wish this submenu would stay open. That would be nice. That'll take care of all of that. Yeah, that's looking good. Making good progress here. Now, come in here with... Wrong one again. Man. I swear. I guess I'll do 2x2 here. Then have that match nicely. Should be good to go. There we go. We'll get this whole thing taken care of. I always forget to unselect all of this. Once this is all done, that's going to be really nice to get everything stored very nicely up here. And if we can figure out this schedule thing, that's exciting. I just really don't know how it works. I'm sure there's documentation that I have not bothered to read, and that's on me for not having done that. But it sure is exciting to see all sorts of fun new stuff, isn't it? I think I should be able to put the fence here and not mess up the ranges on the lumberjack flags. Or the forester. Actually, that is going to mess up range on the forester, so I think we're going to have to put in another road here, but I'm going to keep the fence where it is. Yeah, we're gonna want to do that. Alright, that's gonna be nice. So throughout 2.5 days of the drought, we've used 800 water. I think we're gonna be perfectly fine for the rest of this playthrough, unless we build more houses. Which I don't know that we're really gonna be building too many more of those. We will see. Alright, so you're all done, Mr. Lumberjack Flag. Now we just need all these planks. I think we don't have a whole lot of wood right now, but we will. Why are these not marked for cutting? We need to mark those for cutting. Yeah, I think that's fine. I guess we really don't need all this. Why are you not collecting maple syrup? We just don't have any? Okay, yeah. We do have to wait for that, unfortunately. Now, how's this tunnel looking? We're waiting on treated planks. That's right, because I turned those off. Okay, well I guess I can't really be upset about that, can I? Well, this guy can get cut for sure. I just love how cozy this area looks. I think it's quite nice. In terms of monuments, I guess we're not really in a great place to build those right now because we are still trying to do some large-scale building projects. But next couple episodes, we're going to try and get all those built. Since this is kind of a different style playthrough than all the other ones I've ever done, I'm not really sure about pacing and what we're going to build when. So that's probably going to be pretty open-ended for the rest of the playthrough. So if you're expecting some sort of amazing organization for that, unfortunately, I do not know what I can do to help you with that. But we'll get as much of this done as we can, and just go from there. Although I do wish they could build all of these 5-high floodgates without me having to get rid of this staircase again. I know that's really annoying, but I'm not going to be able to build this last one with that in place. So we're just going to have to wait until we have everything else here done. And I know it's probably faster and more resource efficient to just have these be single levees, but hey, this is a modded aesthetic playthrough. Why would we not use the bigger pieces that are part of the mod pack, you know? It just makes sense. That one is just about done. Get them to finish that on up and move on down the line. It is a slow process for sure, but it's going to look really nice when it's done. And it's going to give us a whole lot of water we can use if I can figure out this timed release thing. Be very beneficial to these water wheels right here. What we do have down here at the end, we do have this dam in place, so it will retain a little bit of water. Our aquatic stuff is still going well, I see. Now, these have not been replanted. Is that because it's out of range? It sure is. Okay, well that's good to know. Guess I can't really do too much about that. Well, I think... Oh, yeah, they can reach this entire other side. Why have we not been planning this? Alright, let's take care of that. We'll just make this whole side over here spatterdock, because why not? And then cattails on the other side. Again, there's literally no reason not to. Looks like I can do one more here. Now, in terms of the rest of this kind of production, we've got our grilled spatterdock here. We aren't really storing it, which I guess isn't inherently a bad thing, because we don't have a ton. Chestnuts are looking okay. Cattail crackers, we do have cattail flour we're grinding up in the Dutch windmill. Now, I don't think we have storage for potatoes. Someone was mentioning that in the comments. We don't really need storage for the potatoes, because it pretty much just automatically goes into our grill here. And this doesn't really fill up too much, but I guess I could see the case for building some potato storage, so we might at some point do just that. And this is filling up once again. This will be coming out the backside here before too long. And cascading down through here, even though we don't have this quite finished yet. Waiting on materials. By materials, I mean gears. I believe we have one gear workshop working. Yeah. But it doesn't have any power because the water's not flowing yet because there's not enough of it back behind, but it should start flowing very soon, and there we go. Making plenty of stuff here. So we have, oh boy, we have a couple hundred planks that we have to build here. That'll be fine. It doesn't really take that long. Again, this is not a super fast, efficient playthrough. No siree, we're trying to make something that looks a little nice, even if we have to have some ugly stuff first to get things going, like this big old stack of inventors here. But there's not really too much more we have left to unlock outside of, well, I don't need to do those quite yet. We haven't done these spiral stairs, and I've been waiting for a good opportunity to show those off. I'm actually not sure. I just never really been able to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with those. So I'm sure at some point I'll figure that out. Because that is a cool thing. I've seen people use those in their playthroughs, and it's been a really, really neat look. I mean, honestly, I could even put them on the back side of this barn here if I felt like it. Although I'm not really sure what kind of purpose that would serve. Got grilled potatoes, carrots, cattail cracker. Well, there's a lot of cattail crackers. And bread. I guess we could have another thing for maple pastries if we really felt like it. I don't know that we need that, though. Can I put in some fences up here? Yeah, it looks like that's in range. That's fine. We'll just very slowly work those in. In terms of the enjoyable stuff, I'm obviously not going to get rid of any lumber mills until we have this huge dam project finished. Because, well, we kind of need a whole lot of planks, so I really don't want to get rid of capacity for that. But once we do, this is going to be all the fun stuff. Explosives were in good shape. I probably could and should deepen this. But, you know, I don't really know if we need to. It just seems like something that would be kind of a smart idea, but we're not really in a position to need to do that quite yet. I guess they're going to build this one first. There's no real reason. This would be nice for them to get all this finished before the next drought starts. Which is probably going to be, at the rate things are going, that's probably going to be the end of the episode anyway, so it would be pretty useful for that to get done sooner rather than later. Let's see, in terms of other stuff, I guess we could theoretically start doing bots now, but I really don't feel like that's a prudent move at this exact point in time. I've already done all of our storage. I haven't built triple ledges, but I have built the doubles. There's a lot of water stuff we haven't even tried to do yet. Stream gauges and all that stuff. Water alarms. I kind of like the idea of that, actually. Let's unlock that. Let's build one of those. And put it out here in our little area. It's right there, because that's going to be, well, one of the areas that goes dry. If this goes dry, then these are all dead. Excuse me. That requires scrap metal and planks. So that won't be too complicated to put in. This big irrigation tower, it looks obnoxious. I've seen screenshots of it. Deep sea water pumps. Bots only. How high does this go? I mean, obviously I can't build this yet. But I haven't even bothered to check. So that's That's something. I guess I could put a regular stream gauge somewhere. They really can't build this? I guess it wouldn't hurt to just have this maybe right here at the edge here. These seem to be working pretty well. Now, how goes it over here? They building this one yet? Yeah, okay. 11 out of 27 planks. This one needs 34. Man, that's gonna be rough. Well, they're going. They're working on it. It's a very slow process. So we'll leave that alone for right now. And good storage of most of this stuff. I guess I don't need this this water dump here, do I? This just seems kind of really superfluous at this point. I do like this observatory right in the middle of the river. I think that's nice. The shower here is good. I mean, they're not really using it, but that's not really the end of the world. I guess we could find a good spot for a temple, maybe. Would be a fun idea. Oh, something else people put in the comments said that, hey, the frog path should be for any time it goes underwater. So guess what? That's what we'll do. Change this to frog path. Because it's underwater. That's fun. This is underwater, so guess what? Frog path. It's just one of those dumb things, but hey, if it works, it works, right? Oh, good. This is all finished, which means we can take that apart. Come get these logs. Let's go. There you go, which means I can now get rid of that. Now they're going to put that in place, which means I can come back in here with our last little bit of a 2x3. Yes! Perfect. And that will complete this minus this one thing right here. Which unfortunately has to wait until I have both of these done so I can get rid of the stairs. Because that's just the super smart way I decided to build that. It is just torture waiting for these planks, so let me tell you. Let me tell you. Alright, we make any more progress over here? Not really. Well, we do have some more stuff that can be cut down. Which is, well, it's progress. Very slow progress, but still progress nonetheless. Looks like they're about to cut that down, so we'll go ahead and put in our fences here. There we go. That's going to be an ongoing project for sure. Now, food-wise, we haven't built a grist mill because we have these Dutch windmills that I think are, well, they look better. They're probably not as efficient, not as good of a building to use, but we're not about efficiency in this one. Stuff's got to look cool. Or at the very least not look hideously ugly. These inventors are, they're, well, I don't want to say they're ugly, but they're not great. We're going to put something else here. So maybe another set of houses, maybe some other things, or maybe it'll still be like a university type thing. We can have a couple of these and then maybe some houses, some other buildings. And they're just really slow on the gears. I mean, I guess it makes sense because we have all of this going on. But, you know, it would be nice. It would be nice to just have everything all taken care of. We'll get there soon enough. Alright, that piece is done, which means we just have, we have 56 more planks for here. Man, that's a lot of planks. These guys just really have to be on top of getting stuff done. So I want to flood this, but you know, it's taken a while because we have all this stuff to put in place. That's part of the fun of the unedited gameplays. You get to wait just as long as I do. Although I am interested, we've done stream gauges before, but I am interested to see this guy, the, where did I put him? Yeah, the water alarm. Hopefully you never hear it. But it would be really cool to see this actually, you know, in action. I know we can link to floodgates and other things to kind of automate the whole water system. That's a little advanced for where we are right now in terms of getting stuff functional. But we will get that as soon as we possibly can. I do eventually want to replace this with a big, huge, tall floodgate. And maybe even extend this guy up to 10 high. It's currently, from the bottom here, currently at 6 high. So another 4 blocks would actually put us 1 block below here. And that would fill this almost completely up. I could do 11 high. But the tallest floodgate, I believe, that's in the middle one is a 10 high. So we'll let them gather up some more science for that. Meanwhile, over here in Tunnel Land, waiting on treated planks once again. I'm just excited to have the tunnel maybe finished here. Can I get... Yeah, that was this guy. I need to unlock the 4x1 and use all of our science for no reason. I believe it's this one I want. But if this tunnel is finished, they should theoretically be able to get into the underground. Yeah, see, those match up in my super cheaty underground view. Right? Yeah. So we're good. That's a whole lot of work just to, you know, be able to pop out of this cliff face and then get at the ruins over here. But, you know, I figured if it's worth trying, it's worth trying, right? We're all about learning new mods and new fun stuff here anyway. We just gotta get stuff moving. We are behind on getting trees. I will say that. Because we haven't really had a huge amount to work with anyway. Just gotta make sure I don't have this in the super wrong spot. I want to make sure I get these paths in as well. And then going into this section will change to stone because that's what was over here. We'll let the fence kind of be the delineating point there. Although we could go ahead and put in... No, that doesn't look quite right. I wanted some piece that would kind of differentiate stuff. I don't hate that. It's not the best thing ever, but I guess it's probably fine. Yeah, this is going to take a pretty good amount of time to finish, I think. Just because we don't have a whole lot of wood to work with. We seem to be using all of it for this whole damn project here. I still have the treated planks turned off, right? Yes. Okay, that's looking fine. We do still need the gears, so I can't really turn this guy off. But, I mean, after this is done, we should be pretty good to go. In terms of plank supply. still need 40 something of these. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Even though we have 8 of these guys going full tilt, well, when they're all able to staff it, that is. Alright, water level 0.66, highest water level 0.68, 2.1 centimeters per second. That seems to me to be pretty consistent, so that's good. Okay, that's all looking fine. I'm so impatient about this. I just want it done. Because I want to get this thing going too. So it'd be really nice to have this all filled up. I mean, they're bringing the planks for it. It's just kind of a very, very long process. Well, it's not like dams in real life are built overnight either. They take years. Decades sometimes. So the fact that beavers can do this quickly, pretty impressive. If you ever get the chance to actually look up all the cool stuff beavers do and all their behavior patterns and stuff, watch some videos on YouTube of them building dams or tearing stuff down. Fascinating creatures. They really are. Would highly, highly recommend if you're at all interested. But I digress. We got 13 planks waiting on this guy, and then we'll be in pretty good shape for that. Again, we are coming up on the end of this episode. I'm going to keep these a little bit shorter. It takes a very, very long time to upload these on the Wi-Fi where I'm at. I don't quite have the speed I do at home. But I do try. Looks like this is all done, ready to go. So first thing in the morning, these guys should come up here and get rid of the last of that. Then we can come back up here, get rid of these stairs, and then these stairs, and then finish this guy up and start filling up. We do have the gears in place. Those will be all good to go. I just want to see this hold a whole bunch of water because that's really fun. It's fun to actually finally finish a big project like that. I don't know what I'm going to call this. Megadam 2? Maybe? Megadam 1 was not mega enough, so we had to come for Megadam 2. Now with more dam. Alright, get that thing out of here. There we go. Come collect your logs and planks. Please. Ask nicely. There we go. Alright. Now that means they can come in here and finish this one last gate. Get that all squared away. Now come build this immediately. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. It's glorious. And now this gets to fill up very, very slowly. You know what that's missing though? We got that big corner piece. There we go. That's going to look very nice. Nice big stark wall of wood. I guess we could take a moment to appreciate the design of this. It does match pretty seamlessly with the original blocks. So good job to the developers of that mod. Looks fantastic. Although now I kind of want to replace all these. Because that just looks so much better. That looks so much better. What were we restoring here? Logs? Okay. Well, the good news is the logs should manage to come back pretty soon here. But I do think it's time to plant some more. I was trying to avoid having these huge monolithic forests everywhere, but we're just kind of at the point now where we have to have logs. We've done a pretty good job of having stuff look pretty nice for the most part within the limitations that we have. That's filling up quite nicely indeed. Let's see, can I get any more of this fence built? I sure can. Looks like that's going to be probably the last little bit of stuff for today's episode. So we'll set them to task on that. And yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and start a little debrief here. So yeah, lots of good stuff done today. Got that second big dam project pretty much complete, ready to go. It's filling with water as we speak. Did a little bit more beautification stuff. Added another small dam at the bottom of the river section. And did a little bit more tree planting. So I guess on the surface that doesn't seem like a whole lot. But it's very, very important work for the future of what we've got going on here. So we can be excited about that. Can't forget to connect these. And now that's all good to go. These guys will finish building their fences. And then the farm will be, well, more or less fenced off. I know we have this one farmhouse that's sitting outside. I'm debating getting rid of it. Realistically, the amount of stuff we have growing here needing to be harvested can probably be done by one farm of 2 beavers. But there's also really not a compelling reason to get rid of it. I think this should still be good. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, but that's all good to go. Let's just check our range here. He can still plant everything. They can still reach every block with something. The only thing these fences are missing is a little gate here. That would be nice. I just don't see that happening. I don't have an item for that. We gotta do monuments pretty soon. Once we actually have, well, you know, stuff to get done with those. But yeah, look at this. We're already getting pretty full. That is very, very exciting. We'll go ahead and let this rush in. I guess I could just kind of leave this down the whole time anyway. Just kind of keep everything good to go here. Yeah, this is just so cool, these metal floodgates, the really high ones. I do want to do the 10 high on the other side, but we'll get there when we get there. It's a very, very long process. Got to make sure we don't jeopardize the flow out of this side just to appease this side. Kind of an eternal balancing act, I guess. I'm actually interested to know if this will ever get high enough. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see where my cursor is. It doesn't seem to want to go up much higher than this. Which I guess is fine, but we also want water to come out. And this is already at maximum height as it is. So can't really do anything about that. And this won't ever really get that high. I guess I have to put this down to 4.0. As long as that doesn't stop water from coming out this side. I think we're still okay, because this is, what, 6 wide? Yeah, that's 6 wide, and then this one I think is 4, yeah. And we have 12. I think that's what we decided this was, so the mathematics work out. We got water coming from both sides, so I guess we can call that a success. We've got a nice amount of water stored up here. All sorts of good stuff. I don't really like this being here. I'll probably get rid of this. But for right now, I guess there's no reason to get rid of it if we're going to think about maybe putting something else over here. But yeah, I think that is going to call it for today's episode. Lots and lots of good stuff done. We've substantially improved our water storage. And we've made use of a couple of fun new toys and one of the mod packs we hadn't really messed with too much. But yeah, again, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch me play this silly little game. But we have a good time, and I enjoyed talking to you in the comments. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to say, want to roast me for bad design or bad decision making, drop a comment below. I do read every single one. I can't always respond to everyone, especially right now when I'm out of town visiting with family, taking some time at the end of the day to record videos every couple of days. But I do, again, read every single comment, and I really appreciate each of you who take the time to leave one. So I look forward to talking to you then, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hopefully I can keep up with at least every other day for the time being. But I'll publish when I have time. we'll have a good time doing this, and we'll look forward to the future where we can have even more fun with more stuff. And I've got a couple other games I still want to get into after I get back home. So yeah, until next video, whenever we see each other, stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.